So, cured pig cheeks guanciale update. They've been in the fridge slightly over 2 weeks. Um, it looks like the one that I wrapped in the muslin cloth has lost a lot more moisture than the one that I didn't. And I'm a little bit concerned that that's not losing the amount of moisture that it should do for the time that it's been in the fridge. We'll give them away, and then they were roughly the same kind of size when I put them in the fridge. But as you can kind of see, I'll have to go back and look on the video. But as you can see, that one's a lot thinner than that one, and they were roughly the same size. So we'll give them. I'll take them. Let's have a look. We'll look. Well, we'll have a look in this one first. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap them in. I'm going to wrap it. I'm certainly going to wrap this one back up in a clean bit of muslin. Might put maybe a bit more pepper. I don't know what it's going to look like inside, so it might need a little bit of attention. It might have gone off. I don't know. We'll just have to have a look. So we'll have a look at it on the inside. Yeah, it's certainly dried out a lot more. But I think what I'm going to do is I'll wrap it back up in some fresh muslin. I think. I don't think this muslin that I use particularly with it's cheesecloth really. It could do to be a little bit more tightly woven. But yeah, it's certainly dried out a lot more. You can see the size difference there, and they were roughly the same size. And that looks actually a bigger cheek than that looks there. So I think the muslin is the way to go. It seems fine. I'll give it a sniff. Yeah, it seems fine. It's not tough yet. Everything looks fine all over. The black bits are just bits of pepper. So it looks fine. It looks fine. It's just that looks slightly damp. I've noticed that some days it's got a little bit of drip down the bottom of there. So I think what I'm going to do is I don't want to waste. I think for the sake of the experiment, maybe if my fridge was like a proper drying fridge that sucked the moisture out of the fridge, or had the ambient moisture content of the fridge more regulated. You can buy special fridges to do that, and the moisture content of the fridge will be a constant, and it will add moisture to and take away moisture to balance that out. I think it was a proper fridge like that wouldn't have happened. Because I'm dealing with it at home, I think what's happening is the cloth is soaking moisture out of the pork, and then it's evaporating off from the outside of the cloth. So the cloth's acting a bit like a radiator. That's kind of how radiators work, through evaporation to cool things down. But also that moisture is evaporating away, so it's drawing moisture out and it's evaporating it off. And I think that's what's happening. But you can see the size difference. So we'll give it a bit of a weigh. Scales are just here. So that weighs 724. I might have weighed them on the video. I can't remember. That's 724. So this one is 922. So there's like 200 grams worth of difference, and as you can see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not use that cloth. I'm going to re-wrap that one, and I'm also going to wrap that one as well because I don't want to waste it. I've done 4, but I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste even one, even though they were cheap, and even though it's just an experiment. I think for my fridge, I think they need to be wrapped in a muslin cloth. So I'll re-wrap them both, and then I've taken the other 2 out as well. It's probably the same with the others as well. Yeah, we'll just move that away so we're not contaminating. So these are the other 2. Maybe not the same, but it's a little bit glistening. I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit different. Maybe it's just position of where they are in the fridge. I don't know, but I think I want to wrap them in cloth. I don't think I want to. What's that? Well, that's okay. Probably just cut that off. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap them in cloth, just to be on the safe side. That's certainly lost a lot more weight. That might have been down to the fact that of where the fan was in the fridge. But that's a 2.5 week update. I think it's about. I can't remember. I can't entirely remember. Yeah, but I think it's about 2 weeks. Might even be 3 weeks. I'll have to look at the video. I'll have to look when I actually did it. but I think that's fine. So that's the update on where we are. I'm going to wrap them all in muslin, and then we'll get a dry project. And it looks like it's going to be at least another couple of weeks before these really start to dry out. Even not, maybe even more, maybe another 4 weeks, something like that. But there's no rush. It's not as if I'm going to work at the moment or anything, is it?